Okay, guys, here we go again. I am back. I've got another one for you here. As we know, the holidays are almost upon us. They are coming fast and furious. And the other day I was looking for watches, and I thought this might be a cool one to check out as it caught my eye. I happened to be out with my girlfriend, and of course, if you're a watch-obsessive type guy, why leave your girlfriend or wife or significant other out of the loop? Let them in on the interesting stuff that is watches. Here is one that really did catch my eye. The SKX013 K2. You can see over there on the right the SKX009. What I loved about this is they have created a midsize. They're calling it a midsize watch, which technically is for a smaller wrist, theoretically a smaller man's wrist. But I found it to be awesome on a woman's wrist. As you can see here, the comparison of the two together. If you've got a girlfriend that likes to wear kind of guy stuff and then sort of dress it in a different way, what a great opportunity here to do it with the really classic style of Seiko. You know, you're looking at essentially the same design across the board. All we really have here is something that is smaller. The main difference really is the handset is slightly different on this one. So you don't have the exact same handset. They are actually scaled down a bit, and you have a different seconds hand there. But you still have the caliber 7S26 movement on this one. You still have this terrific Jubilee style band. You got the same clasp, but hey, this is the classic, the worldwide famous and regarded as one of the greats, classic style with this Jubilee bracelet for both versions. And I just love the fact that they didn't do anything to it aside from taking it down, scaling it down a bit. You can see here I've got a Jubilee on my PADI, and I went and took the plunge and got a strap code. After a long amount of resistance, I finally said, you know, let me see what it's all about, and I got to tell you, it's terrific. But I'm a bit of a Seiko purist, generally speaking, even if it is the stock band and it's not as high-end as most bands you'll get in a lot of other watches in the tool watch range, diving range. I really do like this one on the Seikos here, and it is classic. It really goes with everything. It's super versatile. The thickness on this one is approximately the same. You're looking at about a 37 millimeter width on the SKX013. Obviously about 42 millimeters on the MENS. A little bit more if you're counting the crown. But you guys, obviously, many guys, even I used to have an SKX. I don't have one at the moment. I flipped mine because I'm looking for an old vintage one at the moment. But they are terrific watches to have. It's kind of the foundation for any great dive watch collection, I think. If you really do like the classic look, there's nothing quite like an SKX, whether it's an all black or one of the other versions. You can see there I had the Pepsi version on my wrist there, and it's a super watch. Now, coming up ahead here, I do want to show you something else. I don't want to leave Citizen out of the mix, because here is another his and hers option, and I think it is fantastic. These are the Citizen Promaster Eco-Drive, his and hers divers, and they're just terrific. These are solar powered. The men's at a 42 millimeter, approximately between 42 and 45, actually. I think it's a little bit larger than that. You look on some of the websites, they're quoting the number. It's a little off. I think it's around 45 to 46 on the men's. But for the women's size, about 34 millimeters wide in diameter there. So it's a really nice, easy to do size. A little on the thick side, a little more robust, about maybe 13 and change thick on the wrist. But this is just super. Again, his and hers, they do not change the women's version aesthetically. You're just looking at something that's smaller. The dial is a little bit more compact. The women's version there is the EP605017E, and the men's the BN015028E, and that's the Cal E168 Eco-Drive. Movement on the men's. But guys, I got to tell you, if you are going on an excursion with your wife, your girlfriend, significant other, and they've got a smaller size wrist, they want to go for a cool tool watch that doesn't have any change to it. It's just smaller. It's still that really excellent, robust design. The specifications are all there for its water resistance and its performance. I think this is an awesome way to get a really reasonably priced gift. Now, these here you can find around $150 in some places. Keep your eyes open for them. Some places to look are eBay, occasionally on Amazon, although at the moment I think they have kind of dried up on Amazon, depending where you are looking, though. There are some Japan sellers who have them. Keep your eyes out, and they are out there somewhere. But both excellent looking. His and hers options, guys. The Seiko for the automatic range in the just absolutely super classic version of the SKX, and this excellent Citizens Promaster his and hers option. I really think these are great. Guys, tell me what you think. Is this a cool gift? I mean, basically you can buy each one of these between $150 to about $200 each. Great gift if you're going on a honeymoon, you're going on a really cool Caribbean excursion or somewhere else in the world where it is warm and you are going to hit the water. Let me know what you think, guys. I'd love to hear from you on this one. I got a lot more stuff coming for you soon on the channel. Stay tuned, and I will talk to you guys soon.